There is a great deal of science to how a curveball curves, but you don't teach aerodynamics to a pitcher to have him throw a good curveball. You teach him to throw the curveball. There is a great art to being a great teacher, and we need to have much more emphasis and a lot of support for you guys to function as artists in the classroom. And nobody ever said the writers and the publishers failed the classroom teachers of America because we didn't give you text that level 2 and 3 text that could really teach the subject matter. I think if you want to learn something, you say it out loud. If you want to remember a word, you say it out loud in a dramatic context. And I think it's the best conceivable possible way to learn. And yet in America, our classrooms remain silent. And why do they? Because we haven't given you the material to do that. I suddenly decide I want to write the entire curriculum, your entire curriculum, and all of your subjects from kindergarten through 8th grade in poems, monologues, dialogues, plays, and hopefully eventually music. And the techniques that I'm now about to share with you are the techniques we used quite successfully with candidates to do just that. And the promise is that these things are really, really simple, and when you start to do them, you can go from being wherever you are now to up to 80, 85, 90% of professional. But if you got a teeny bit of talent and you learn these simple skills, you can get to a really high level of proficiency. Don't be nervous means being nervous is the wrong thing to do. If it's the wrong thing to do, you have to not do the wrong thing or you're going to fail. I'm not going to be nervous. Problem is, you can't not be nervous. Saying don't be nervous is like saying jump in the water and don't get wet. Ladies and gentlemen, when you do this with your children, it's a really simple thing to do and it changes their lives forever. Because from then on, whenever they do something important, they get nervous and they interpret their nervousness as the herald of impending success. This is a great gift to give a child. Please become artists in your classroom. Language is learning. Using language out loud is what language is. To learn vocabulary, to learn concepts, to understand deeply the meaning of things. Language needs to be oral. You need to be an oral artist. And you can become, using these very simple techniques, a near professional performer, and you can teach your children very rapidly and without a great deal of worry and effort to become near professional performers themselves. And when they do, your classroom becomes a different place.